Welcome to episode 77 of 100 Songs. Today's song is a bit of a rare one, or at least one that's not out there much, and that is Gonna Get It Next Time, which was from the movie Modern Problems. Chevy Chase movie, 1981, came out on Christmas of 1981. I was 10 years old when it came out. I did not see it in the theater, but that year, the year after that, my family had HBO, and we got cable, and we got HBO as part of that. And the movie Modern Problems played a lot. There's a handful of movies I saw dozens of times because HBO would play certain movies a bunch. Modern Problems was one of those. Kind of a goofball-y movie, but I am a Chevy Chase fan, and I do actually like the movie quite a bit. I thought it had some really good moments. It's a fun movie. It's a little dark, actually, but at any rate, the opening credits features this song, Gonna Get It Next Time, and perhaps it's repetition or whatever, but the song is great. I think it's a really, really fun song. So, not super easy to find. It is on the internet, like almost everything. So, while it's not on Spotify or in a lot of, you can't buy it either. You may be able to find it on eBay or something like that, but you can't just go out to Amazon and download it or anything like that. So it is on YouTube, and so the clip that we're going to listen to is from YouTube, and so we'll get into that in a second. First, we'll talk about the Tubes a little bit. I don't know that much about the Tubes. I do remember and actually really like that song She's a Beauty, which came out in 1983. The album Outside Inside. Do like that song, and I can listen to that. Well, of course I can listen to it. I was gonna say I can listen to it over and over again. I do remember that song from them, and of course, Gonna Get It Next Time is my favorite song from them. But again, don't know a lot about their music. I did do a little bit of research. The Tubes were formed in 1972 in San Francisco. The beginnings of the band go way back into the late 60s in Phoenix, Arizona. But once the band fully came together in San Francisco, they officially became the Tubes. They were satirists. Their performances were... wild performance art is one way I heard it described. They earned a cult following as a result of this, and then gained some popularity early on. They toured England, and a lot of the band performances gave them a lot of media attention. They had some risque things in their performances. So they were getting a pretty good head of steam fairly early on, and then the singer Waybell broke his leg. That killed their tour. The tour that was kind of timing wise with their popularity and their touring. I guess when the tour got canceled because of the busted leg, it really shot their momentum. And then a little while after that, A&M, their record label, dropped them after some disappointing results. So 1981, Capitol becomes their new label. As you can see in the picture over here, the promotional single for Gonna Get It Next Time. You can see the Capitol label there. The Completion Backwards Principle is the CD where you can find this song. I'm a little confused by it. I think it's not on the original, but there's a re-release of Completion Backwards Principle, and Gonna Get It Next Time is on there. But when I looked for it, because I was gonna buy it, when I looked for it, I couldn't find it. I don't know. Maybe it's out there now, or maybe it's hit and miss. But it is part of that, and so I put that album there. That's kind of the only place that I know that you could find it. So they, over the years, broke up, got back together several times. A couple of key reunions, I guess. They reunited in '93. They went on for a while. The only top 20 song I believe they had was She's a Beauty, which I talked about earlier. And a couple of the members of the band over the years have since passed. But let's listen to a little bit of Gonna Get It Next Time. So the part of the song that I really, really like is this middle musical break that I think fans of the song kind of agree. I was looking at some comments. This is on a couple of different places in YouTube, actually. So whenever I find something like this that's very nostalgic, that I enjoy, feels kind of rare, the internet is always kind of a cool place to, obviously, to hear some other people sort of sharing your ideas about things. Let's listen to this. Again, the middle musical break. There is this guitar solo I really like. It's short, this little guitar part. And then the very 80s, but very cool little keyboard break too. So that's in the very middle. We'll listen to a little bit, like one of the verses, and then it goes into this little musical break. Let's check it out. Goes on for another minute or so. This whole song, I think the whole song from beginning to end is played at the beginning, or if not the entire song, much of the song, most of the song is played. And it's the opening credits, like I said, and it features Chevy coming home from work, having kind of a bad day, and there's a bunch of cutscenes of him moving throughout his morning or whatever, and this song is playing in the background the whole time. And that actually, if you Google or search Gonna Get It Next Time, I think you'll see the opening credits will be one of the top results, and you can watch that If you're a fan of the movie or you vaguely remember the movie, you can check that out for some nostalgia. But that middle musical part, I like the little keyboard break, the melody there where the guitar is like bum 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 bum, and then the keyboards kind of, it's very 80s sounding, like I said, but it sounds great to me, and I really like it. So, Modern Problems, gonna get it next time. Fun movie, and a really, really cool song. So, let's see what we have in store next. Lazy Eye. All right, so Lazy Eye from Silver Sun Pickups, 2006. We'll talk about that one.